I'm Laura, and this is my partner Matt, and we're from Western Australia. We're used to travelling around some pretty hot places and sleeping in a swag, so we've decided to get out of our comfort zone and head somewhere cold. So we've flown to Tasmania, hired a camper van, and trying out the hashtag van life around the holiday island.
Matt and I, we had showers and this is how we're drying our towel. Hold it in front of the heater. Watch the steam come off it. Good morning, guys. It's another day on our hashtag van life journey. We are actually heading up the coast finally, and we're on the way to see Bay of Fires, but we've pulled over because check this out. How pretty is that? Alright, let's get back on the road. Okay, we haven't quite made it to the Bay of Fires yet, but check this out. That's huge. We saw a sign to say that penguins live in this area as well, but we haven't found any yet. But you never know. Careful! Based on our luck on how long it took us to find the platypus, don't expect much. Hey? Check out all the wildflowers. So pretty. And the big cloud. We finally made it to the Bay of Fires. What was that?
Been a long day.
Been a long day. So we've actually stopped at the cove called Binnalong. Binnalong?
Been a long day.
Binnalong Bay. And that's why Matt's saying it's been a long day. It was a couple hours from when we started this morning, but it's worth it. This is essentially the area where we're going to camp tonight. But the whole reason why we've come here is to go check out
Oh look, wombat.
the bay. What?
Hey.
Where? Don't! You're making me excited. We haven't seen one yet.
Why is it orange?
These rocks all have this orange coating on it, which we have learnt is called orange lichen or lichen. We don't know if we're pronouncing it correctly. So everyone knows what algae is, and algae is something that naturally grows to help protect the environment and the minerals and whatnot. And naturally we usually see it as green, as like this is. What this stuff does is, because it's sitting out in the sun, it changes and turns orange to protect it from the harsh sunlight. Depending on how you want to look at it, it's just orange mold. But it does look pretty cool though, pretty spectacular, don't you reckon?
Oh, you're squashing me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You know my bum. I think the tide's coming in. Oh! I didn't realise there was a platform there. So we're just about to go to the viewing platform, and I've seen someone's pulled some of the oysters out of the water. They have quite a few oyster farms in this area, but I'm not a fan of eating oysters. Not a fish food person. I really want to see an echidna and a wobble fat. I would love to see a wobble fat. So we're currently on the northeast side of Tasmania, and if you squint really hard you'll be able to see New Zealand. I'm lying. Come to a beach with stones. Oh, didn't even skip. No. We found our spot for the night. We found a free campsite. We're not the only ones here. We have found a spot called Cozy Corner Beach. So we're still part of the Bay of Fires. So this whole area is called the Bay of Fires. But we brought dinner, so we're gonna go eat. Okay, it may not seem like we did much today, but wood fire pizzas is well deserved. I still can't get over the fact that Matt is like 6'4" and he's able to stand up perfectly. We do find, okay, the van is good.
It's just a bit tight.
It's a bit tight, so we're a bit lazy and we don't put the bed away every single day, which means that the only standing place is kind of there. I can actually stand up if I stand on the bed perfectly, that's because I'm short. But the only thing that we keep doing is, see this little knob right there? See, you want to demonstrate, Maddie? Demonstrate what happens. As I'm
Can't use the microwave because there's no power.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so we're not plugged in, I forgot. So essentially when we're plugged into the mains and we are moving around, we keep bumping into that little thing and then the microwave turns on. Anyway, the last place that we stayed at, we were talking to someone else who's hired the exact same van and he said exactly the same thing. The problem was he didn't realize he turned it on and his caught fire, so we better watch out. Dinner time. So blue. Very rugged up. I feel very strange being at a beach, rugged up, boots on my feet, but it is winter. Let's check the colours out. It's starting to rain, but let's go inside. A tight squeeze. Will I make it all the way through? Oh, I'm rubbing on the sides. Oh, I made it. It's a pretty spot though. I'll try and get back through. It's tight. Just this bit is a bit tight. The rest of it's okay. So we followed the beach along to the end of, it's called Cozy Corner, which is where we're staying tonight. And Matt just pointed something out to me. There's a cave. Is there anything in it?
Yeah, well, whatever a cave has.
It's full of sand, so something's obviously been going in there. Okay, those waves are getting big. There was nothing in the cave. I don't know about you, Maddie, but those waves are getting really big. Yeah, I think we should go back.
I don't think we're going up there.
We might get stuck because this is a section we need to get past. Alright, let's head back. Someone has made this out of seashells. How cool is that? Terrible lighting from where I am. It is essentially almost sunset. We are just going to chillax for the rest of the day. Good morning. It is another morning on our hashtag van life tour. So we're currently on the east coast of Tasmania and we're actually going to be heading all the way to the west coast. So today is Thursday. We actually have to drive all the way to the other side of the island. It is a 5 and a bit hour drive, but we're gonna take our time, maybe see a few things along the way and make it to our accommodation, have a relaxing afternoon, and then tomorrow needed that. We've just finished up in Launceston. We've kind of just stopped, had lunch. I finally got my hair blow waved. As you can tell, I hadn't washed it in a week, which is why it looked frizzy lizzy, and now it looks so silky and smooth. Heading on to our next destination, to Strawn. I hope I pronounced that quickly. We've done a quick pit stop to check out the view. This is Mount Roland. It looks bigger in person than what it does on my camera, but it's big
And cold.
and chilly. Whoa, talk about a hook turn.
Yeah, that tree.
Oh, that tree's about to fall down. environment has changed. We are in the clouds and the rain. Another car. So we're just doing a little petrol station fill up, and we've actually parked in front of a mine site here. We're about an hour away from the town that we're heading to, and I noticed this sign over here. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in far enough, but essentially it says Australia's safest mine. Not yet, but we're working on it. Wiggly and windy. Another long drive in the dark. We're here. Very, very, very late at night. Guys, we've already made a friend. It's a duck.
Yep.
Ooh, hang on.
Wow. $5 for beer, that's right.
Matt's already onto the drinks menu. Oh, this is so nice. This is when I need a wide angle lens. Okay, so we finally made it to our accommodation for the night. I know my vlog so far might just be all driving, and essentially most of today, that's all we've done is drive. But I thought I would kind of talk to you a little bit about the roads. See, us from Western Australia, we're used to such long straight roads, and we don't really have a lot of hills. So coming to Tasmania, there's a lot of hills, but some of the things that really got us is that the speed sign says 100 kilometers an hour, but the roads are so twisty and windy. It's quite interesting. I keep seeing the little duck at the... I think he thought we were going to let him in. It's not happening, buddy. We are just going to enjoy our 2 nights that we have here, but I can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh. Sammy.